The House of Light brings clarity to your soul, offering a safe space for healing through our compassionate practitioners, services, classes, and wisdom, plus the tools to support you in our retail space.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
Jelly. Jelly adjective. Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org, brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
To protect his home and family from disaster, Steve used courage, wisdom, and his camera phone.
That should do it.
Way to go, Steve! By simply taking digital pictures of his family's important documents, Steve can always have them stored safely online, no matter when disaster strikes. Learn other simple ways to protect your home and family before a natural disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
This is MJ Graham with Columbus Road Dragons, your home for Road Dragons hockey. Newnan 99 Rock.
The views and opinions of this show and program are not the views and opinions of this station, its management, or its clientele.
Good morning. Welcome to WQEE 99.1. I'm Donna.
And I am Bruce.
And this is Lyrical Wisdom. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Donna. How are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be here.
Me too.
It's a new year.
It is an amazing new year.
Yeah.
And I am constantly, as I think we had coffee earlier, and I was saying I was constantly astonished at how fast I feel like 2023 went by, but I am very happy to be here right now. Right here, right now.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I'm happy to be here now.
Yes. Yes. And especially, I can't wrap my mind around how cold it's been lately. But I feel like today that sun is just bursting through, and I hope it is bringing all kinds of joy and warmth and love to everybody out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And we hope that Lyrical Wisdom can bring you a little bit of love and joy too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we would love to respond to requests at, please email us at lyricalwisdomshow@gmail.com, lyricalwisdomshow@gmail.com.
Or reach out to Ryan here at WQEE 99.1 FM.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we love to take requests. So please, if you have any songs you would like us to talk about here, because we were actually talking about that today too. We love doing this, so please get a hold of us and let us know. What do we got for us today?
Well, it's a new year, so why not just kind of open things up and allow possibilities?
I love that. I love it. Let's do it. Peel off, what is it? Rip off the Band-Aid?
Yeah. Wide open.
As we all laugh. It's like the maniacal laugh, but it is truly...
Our song choice for today is...
The Open Road by Hollow Coves.
The Open Road.
And this is amazing. And so I should just get right into it.
Yeah.
The Open Road by Hollow Coves. Here I am in this old town, still dreaming of the open road. I've been here for far too long. There's so much more than this, I know. It's been years since I've been gone. I miss the way it feels to roam. This urge that's grown inside my heart, to pack my bags and hit the road. I'm dreaming of the open road again, set free in the wind. Feels like we've found home again, on the road that's grown within. We will fill the tank and make our way down windy tracks and beaten roads. We'll drive away from this old town and find a place we've never known, with the summer sun over open plains. With the windows down, we'll drive along, and our hearts will grow as our troubles fade away. I'm dreaming of the road again, set free in the wind. Feels like we've found home again, on the road that's grown within. Gosh, what a beautiful song. What beautiful
I know.
lyrics.
You know what's so beautiful? Once again, this song was suggested by my daughter Allison. Thank you very much.
Yes.
A lot of the songs we do, Bruce, I am unfamiliar with. For those of you who don't know, because you can't see me, I'm Allison's mom. I'm a little bit of the older generation.
Well, and we both kind of, I think this resonates between the two of us, and I don't know how to explain that to our listening audience necessarily, but I'm not as familiar with this song in particular either. There's a lot of songs that we have done that we are not really very familiar with, and when we read the lyrics and we pick them, we take time to listen to them in those moments. We will read the lyrics sometimes and see them for the first time, but what's funny too is songs that we've done that we are very familiar with, I feel like, then we read the lyrics and we suddenly realize how unfamiliar we are with them.
Yeah, we see it in a whole new way.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because you're seeing it through your heart. You're not just listening to lyrics and you're not just reading lyrics.
Yes.
You're actually sitting with them and pondering them.
And kind of sautéing yourself in them too. Yeah. It becomes you said it perfectly. It becomes an immersive experience. And I felt that with this song. I felt that I was suddenly going down this open road with the song as I was reading it.
Well, it's so unique because here we are in the little old town of Newnan. Yeah. Newnan is one of those towns here in Georgia that escaped the burning of, the whole town, the buildings, the homes, whatever.
The raising of the South.
Yes, so we have many, many homes. I used to live in a home that was built in 1860.
Wow.
So we have that old feeling, yes. I believe, the old town here in Newnan. So here we are. Here I am in this old town.
Yeah.
Still dreaming of the open road.
It's something that I think a lot of times there are people that maybe this resonates with somebody out there that you grow up somewhere and you just see the grass is greener on the other side of the fence.
I think everybody resonates with that.
I think everybody does. I just didn't want to jump into conclusions out there. I just know that, the grass seems to be greener on the other side of the fence, and as we look over the other side of the fence and we see that grass, we desire to go there. We desire to get out of where we are. We feel the urge to escape.
Because I've been here for far too long. There's so much more than this. I know.
I love how we just did that. Yes, because this is where it's like it's that familiarity. I've seen this. I've witnessed this with people that I've gotten to live in different places in my life, and there's some people that they can't imagine, why did you move here? Because they live there. They think, well, why would anybody want to come here? And that's the thing, is that, that is that kind of feeling to them. For some people, they just see that the grass is greener somewhere else, constantly.
Well, it sounds, when you read this next line, it's been years since I've been gone. I miss the way it feels to roam. So...
there had to be a return.
Right. So it sounds like either he left his old town and has returned.
Yes.
And is feeling, the nostalgia of home.
But now it has worn thin, and he wants, or she wants, to get away again. Yeah.
In other words, it's also, for me, I see it as life.
I agree, yeah.
You grow up and you're comfortable because you know everybody in town. You've got friends in school and, buddies. And then there comes a point where you do get, there's more than this to life.
Yes.
And you want to leave. You want to go and see what else the world has to offer.
Yes.
But then there's, is that all? Right?
Exactly.
And you find yourself, I believe, back in that place that I will call home, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a town.
No.
It's just a place that you're feeling. And that, to me, is where this, I miss the way it feels to roam.
Yes.
So there comes a time, I believe, in everyone's life where they miss that feeling of newness, of exploration, of wonder, of mystery.
Of being the new person in a place that's different.
Yeah, of experiencing things for the first time, of roaming and just seeing what the world has to offer.
And not being able to just blend in as somebody who is there.
Mm-hmm. And the writer says it so eloquently by saying, this urge that's grown inside my heart to pack my bags and hit the road.
Yeah, it is that urge that's grown inside my heart, that desire, that feeling of what is out there, what is beyond what I can see, beyond the horizon, if you will. You know, that feeling of that. And it is the unknown. Sometimes it can encourage people to feel fear, but in this case, absolutely not. There is no fear in this at all. It is simply, unless the fear is staying within.
Which causes the urge or the feeling of, I got to get out of here.
And I guess I just opened that box. Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Right?
No, yes, truly, because then that would be the only fear. If the fear is to get away from having to figure out who and what that is within what you were just saying, home, because home can be wherever we are.
There's a saying, Bruce. Come on. Home is where the heart
Home is where the heart is. Yes, absolutely. And so
I remember when I first started looking for homes here in Newnan. I'm talking 30 years ago, okay? Wow. And I'm like, I could live right there in that trailer.
Yeah.
Because I knew in that, I had a knowing that home is where the heart is.
Absolutely.
And so, for me, that fear also comes from stagnation.
Oh, yeah.
From feeling stuck.
Yep.
From, I'm stuck.
Yeah, a puppy that's been held too long, or a kitten that's been held in the arms too long, and it needs to move, it needs to get out of those arms. The confinement is too much.
Right. You begin, I'm dreaming of the road again.
Yes.
Set free in the wind.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
The freedom, and I feel like that's something that is symbolic of the open road. And I think that we have Jack Kerouac to thank for that, with his book On the Road, and the freedom that bohemian lifestyle kind of encouraged people to feel, being on the road and taking a road trip and being open and free to wandering.
But how do you get set free in the wind?
Well, I think of the wind is freedom in and of itself.
Yes. I'm making faces at Bruce.
I can't even describe them, but I just have to say
the wind, for me, I resonate with air,
yes,
wind,
yes,
as spirit,
yes,
as the Holy Spirit, as life.
As life.
Because when we come into this world, the only way we can be physical is by taking a breath.
The breath of life.
Yes. And for me, that first breath is the spirit entering the physical body.
Absolutely.
That's my truth.
Yeah.
For me, this set free in the wind, for me, is finding freedom in the spiritual body that we all have.
Yes.
And it feels, and this is a very interesting sentence.
I agree.
Because he's talking about, here I am in this old town. There's more than this, I know. It's been years since I've been gone. I miss the way it feels to roam. I'm dreaming of the road again. Feels like we've found home again on the road that's grown within.
And I agree with you on that line. Donna pointed this out before we started the show today. On the road that's grown within. It is such a beautiful, beautiful line.
Yeah.
And it is. I agree that it is a road that's grown within, because the desire to get out into that freedom, the desire to escape, is growing within. That is grown within.
Because you get set free in the wind.
In the wind.
And so for me, the change of I to we is the acknowledgement of bringing the Holy Spirit within the body.
In the body.
And having the two become
together.
one.
Yeah, because that was the other, because if a person is alone with themselves doing the work that they do, it wouldn't surprise me in particular if they started to refer to themselves in the form of that pronoun we, because of the fact that as they learn more and more about themselves, we were discussing this earlier, there becomes more sides of themselves that they become familiar with and they become in love with. They love them so that they can learn and do what we call the shadow work, the hard work that becomes from going within, and that frees the we in all of us.
Yeah, and that's the whole concept of this song. If anybody has ever really taken a road trip, I think you'll understand what I'm saying here. Yeah. In that when you drive on an open road, you come into this meditative state.
You're alone with yourself?
Yes, because it's just an open road, and you can clear your mind, and you begin to, just like you said, get to know yourself, which, by the way, is what meditation truly means. The definition of meditation is know thyself.
Amazing.
And how you do it is up to you.
It is.
You can do it on a road trip. You can take a road trip. And the best way to do it, according to Hollow Coves, is on the road that's grown within.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That beautiful line feels like we've found home again on the road that's grown within and home the heart. Yes.
We will fill the tank and make our way down windy tracks and beaten roads. What are we going to fill our tank with, Bruce?
Well, I think it's got to be gas. Well, I don't like to discuss fossil fuels, but no. The thing is, I think it's the tank is. I think that we will fill the tank and make our way. The tank is not what we think it is in this sentence.
I think it's our spiritual body.
Yes.
I think it's our, when you're full of spirit, you can give, and you can be on that open road freely, and all you have to be is walking down the street.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't have to be in the car on the
right.
open road. It doesn't even have to be walking on the street. It could be just sitting in your rocking chair on your front porch.
Yeah. So whatever fills your tank.
Yes.
I believe that we fill our tank with joy.
I agree. I was thinking the same thing. Joy and love
Yeah.
and gratitude. You know, we have enough of these things that I feel like that is what fills that tank. I agree.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. And that's why I said, you know, it's not what we think it is. Because if you take we will fill the tank and make our way down windy tracks and beaten roads, we could think of it as gasoline for the car to drive. But in this case, I'm thinking that it is joy, love, and gratitude. And then down windy tracks and beaten roads, because sometimes the roads that we drive on are going to be smooth, and sometimes they're going to have a few potholes or a little speed bump here or there.
And for me, I mean, just resonating with those two sentences, if we fill our tanks with gas and make our way down windy tracks and beaten roads, it does not sound like a pleasant trip to me.
Not necessarily.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, turn.
Right.
Oh, bump, bump, bump,
Yeah.
You know? But look at it on the other side of the coin.
On the flip side of that.
On the flip side, where that tank is you.
Exactly.
And you're filling yourself with peace and joy and love.
Yes.
And then you come down these windy tracks and you're like, woohoo! It becomes fun because it's almost like a roller coaster.
It's a journey.
Like, you know,
it isn't. Yeah. It
you
isn't.
know that once you get through the winds and the bumps, it's going to be beauty on the other side.
Well, and if you know, some people choose to drive on specific roads with a specific vehicle so that they can experience the windy roads. They drive their little sports car, if you will, or their motorcycle, or something that they feel like is something that they enjoy driving.
Because it gives them a high.
It gives
to be
them
able
a joy.
To take those turns
and it
at
makes
60 miles per hour.
It does. And,
yeah.
and so, you know, that those inner roads are just like the ones that we enjoy experiencing when we figure out how to enjoy that process and that part of that journey.
There you go.
That's
yeah.
that's the and then we'll drive away from this old town and find a place we've never known with the summer sun over open plains. And I think that is those places that we have in our minds where we can actually go to and feel that peace.
Yeah.
That inner peace in our heart.
Yeah. It's beautiful, I think. We'll drive away from this old town, meaning old beliefs,
yes.
old ways of thinking, old ways of being.
Yeah.
And we're going to find a place we've never known. Because
something
we're
new
going
and
on
exciting.
An open road.
It's exploration, and it is still. And we used that earlier in this, and the exploration of it, and the experience of the exploration of it. Just like they put a. I think they have to put it, or I don't know if they have to, but they put a bend or a curve in all of the major highways after about 5 miles so that people don't fall asleep while they're driving. And that is by design, because when they started to design the national highway system, they needed to make sure that people weren't falling asleep behind the wheel.
Yeah.
And so there's a turn or something that changes on the road every few miles or so to make sure of that. And so, you know, really, everything out there is designed to give us an experience while we're driving on that road. And so, yes, we can experience this place. It's as a different, someplace that we've never known, somewhere where the summer sun is over the open plains.
I love the way they use summer sun.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, not just sun, we're the sun. No, it's the summer sun. People can resonate with that because summer means fun. And summertime, you're out of school, you know, you get to play, it's warm.
I was just going to say it's warmer and the days are long.
The days are longer. There is something about a summer sun.
And it's okay to say lazy summer day.
Yes.
You know? So I agree. And that's like where with the windows down, we'll drive along and our hearts will grow as our troubles fade away. It's like I think of that like almost like when people think of doing drinking like mint julep or something like that. I don't know what that is. That's a drink, I think.
Yeah.
But just sitting on the porch and enjoying
in the rocking chair.
Yeah.
Letting the breeze.
Yeah.
Well, I had a picture in my head of this. With the windows down, we'll drive along and our hearts will grow as our troubles fade away. But I could see a dog with his head hanging out of the window, with his ears flowing back, and his little lips flapping in the wind. It's like, all the troubles are fading away because of that wind.
Oh
with
my
the
gosh.
windows down, just blowing it. And once again, I resonate with wind as spirit.
Yes.
So when
Inspired.
you open the windows and you allow that spirit within, it can help clear out those troubles. It can blow those troubles away when you're on the open road.
Yes, and your heart will grow because you can love your heart.
Yeah, because when you get rid of those troubles, I've been in a weird place, and the word I'm using to describe it is empty.
Ah, yes.
And it can be a beautiful place.
Right.
Because when you're empty, then you can be filled.
You can be filled, yes.
So
it's like a
letting
reset.
go. Letting go of all those troubles, all those things that make us feel uneasy. Can be blown away.
They can be blown away, and we can lean into them a little bit so that we can help them along that process.
And it makes your heart grow.
It makes
and when your heart grows, you have so much more room to love and let love in and give love away because you've got so much of it.
And it's shameless of me to say it's kind of like the Grinch.
Yes.
And his heart growing 3 times its size, I think they say. And I just, it's true. That is...
Good visualization there, Bruce. Yes, our hearts will grow. So I don't know about you, but I'm dreaming of the road again. Set free in the wind. Feels like we've found home again on the road that's grown within.
That's so beautiful.
That is the most beautiful line I think I've ever resonated with. It's like, wow, okay, I can do this. I'm going to grow my own open road where you wake up and everything is new. It's like you're on a road trip every day.
Every single moment of every day, And it's an amazing thought because, we are truly at a wonderful place in our existence, I believe, in our entire creative process. I think that we're all in a wonderful place, and so I really feel that is a wonderful way to look at these lyrics. I really love that. I really love that.
Yeah, the open road. I think 2024 is offering all of us the opportunity to grow a road within that is completely new, that is open, that is free.
Oh my gosh,
and it comes from letting go of the past of 2023 and all that has been. And just allowing the newness to happen, whatever it is. It's like, take it one step at a time. For those of you out there, when you leave for work in the morning tomorrow, or tomorrow's Saturday, but next time you get in the car, take a new route. Don't go home the way you always go home. Do something different. That is how you become the creator of your reality. Just do something different every day. And for me, that is growing the road with him.
Yes. That's amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I love this. I really do.
I do too. And I think of that as something that, like, if the process has to start with going on that road within, then seize the day. Carpe diem. Carpe diem, and seize that day, because there is no better time than now. Exactly. Because you'll never you always have right now. Wow.
Thank you all so
Thank
much
you.
for joining
Yes.
us today here on Lyrical Wisdom. And remember, send in your requests to lyricalwisdomshow@gmail.com. Thank you all so much. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And our hearts will grow as our troubles fade away. I'm dreaming of the road again, set free.